What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rich Wayne, and I dropped this video because I want to talk about how to use your credit score like a bank, because everybody got a credit score. If you got a 18 years old and you didn't put your name in the system, you got a credit score. Even if you didn't, you can get a credit score, but you can find somebody with a strong 700 score. If you don't have a strong 700 score, you can build your profile to a strong 700 score. But to use it like a bank, you have to attach it to a business, and this is my strategy. I take two corporations. I use a new corporation and I use an age corporation. Y'all heard of a shelf corporation or age corporation. And they do work depending on how you use it. So my strategy is I take a strong 700 profile credit score, not a CPN. I use a real SSN because when you're trying to get so much funding, that CPN stop you. So I use a real SSN with a strong 700 score. Either you can build it or you can find a credit partner. Then you pretty much start two corporations. You need a new corporation and you gotta take over an age corporation. Your new corporation is basically for, if you got a strong profile and you put it with a new corporation, you go raise anywhere between 30 to 50K in credit right away. That's all you need. Get a couple inquiries, get 30 to 50K from these credit unions. Then you turn around and take that money. You wanna put 10K inside your age corporation just to sit around. Then you want to take the rest of that money to move around to build bank statements for your age corporation. Because when you try to get funding, especially a large amount, they want to see that you got revenue coming in. And it usually take 90 days depending on which lender you dealing with. I like dealing with fintech companies and certain lenders so I can go get large lines of credit in 90 days. So I take that 10K, like I said, I go get 30K and funding from my new corporation with a strong 700 profile. I track that 700 profile to my new corporation and I attach it to my age corporation. That's why I don't want to put too many inquiries on it with my new corporation. I just want to get my first 30K in credit. And once I get that, I liquidate that and put 10K inside my age corporation. I let that money sit because I'm using that money to build a bank rating. And then the other 20K, or if you only get, it all depends, if you get 20 to 30K and funding 50K, but all you really need is 20K. You need 10K sitting in your age corporation bank account, and you need 10K to move around. So I take that 10K and after I liquidate it from my business credit cards, or however you got your credit line, usually business credit cards when you're dealing with credit unions. So you take 10K, you put it in both business accounts. You need business accounts for your age corporation, your new corporation. Don't matter where I usually like to keep them at the same account. At the same lender, so when I'm moving the money around, it don't get expensive. But there's other ways to move money around. Like Mello payments, QuickBooks, the software. It's different ways to move money around. I ain't about to get into that, but just find your preferred method to move money around. Put 10K in your new corporation, put 10K in your age corporation. That's after you liquidate the credit. Then you want to start pulling money out your new corporation to your age corporation. And you want to transfer that money, do money orders, whichever your preferred method, and leave notes on these transfers so it'll make it look like it's sales, because your new corporation is going to be a customer for your age corporation. It got to look like your age corporation is making money. So we use the new corporation to transfer money electronically so we can show bank statements showing at least minimum 10K first month. Second month, 20K, third month, you just want to show growth. It could be 13K to 19K to 31K. You want to show growth and you want to do a minimum 10K in deposits per month. So in 90 days, it could look like your business made 10K the first month, second month, 17K, third month, 29K, depending on how you do it. And you got that 10K sitting in your account, creating your bank statement. So when you're doing this for your age corporation, you're showing that your corporation is creating revenue. So when the banks see that you got deposits and revenue coming in, you got a strong 700 profile, you can go get funded in your age corporation. So that's how you get the bank statements for your age corporation. And then you turn around, whatever you got that 10K sitting in there for 90 days and they see them bank statements coming in, that would be my first lender that I would go to and try to go get 50K. Showing that you just went from 10K to 20K to over 20K in deposits in 90 days, it should be hard to go get 50K from that lender for sure, especially if it's a credit union or a community bank. That's what I would deal with. I would deal with a community bank because it's not hard to get 50K from a community bank. And how to find a community bank? You can go to SBA.gov and look in CDFI lender, and it's going to show you different CDFI lenders and community banks. These are banks that get special grants and have special programs for small businesses as long as you got revenue and a decent credit score. Sometimes you ain't got to have a good credit score. You can just go directly to a program that they offer and they'll help you with funding. So that's a whole different conversation. Probably drop another video about that. but you want to have your age corporation and your new corporation, you want to have it at the same community bank. And if you savvy, you want to put the new corporation and the age corporation in a different name. You can always pull a name off and put it back on. You want to start off with it with whoever the 700 score is to get your first little bit of funding. Then you can pull a name off the corporation after you got funded, and then just keep it on the age corporation. That's a little bit advanced. You don't have to do all this. That's just my strategy on how I do it. But like I say, you still gonna need both corporations, the new corporation and the age corporation. Like I say, we getting our first little bit of the credit so we can move money around, and we creating bank statements. We want to show growth in our bank statements, and we also want to have a minimum 10K deposit sitting in our account. So that's why you got to have good credit starting off, because you got to raise 20 to 30K in capital just to do the strategy to show your age corporation is making money. So after 90 days of showing 10K to 18K, 28K, basically growth and revenue inside your age corporation, you can go to that community bank you at and raise 50K. And then of course you can use that strategy to the next bank, except it's gonna be even deadlier, because you take that 50K you got from that next bank and put it into the next community bank or the next lender you want to target and get money from. Now you don't got 10K sitting in there. You got at least 40 to 50K sitting in there, and you want to use the same strategy, multiple deposits for 90 days and go get more money. But you don't even have to do multiple deposits for 90 days. You can do it for 30 days, because when it's time to go for funding, you got 40K sitting in that account, and you to show that you've been depositing money for 30 days. And they might ask you for bank statements, and you can pretty much show the bank statements that you've been using for the last 90 days from the first community bank. Use those bank statements as proof of revenue when you go to this new lender. And you really don't even have to do the deposits for 30 days. You can really just drop that 40 to 50K in there and apply for credit. But I would wait at least a week, become a customer, let it sink in first, wait a week, put that 40K in there, open up a debit card, become a customer, wait a week, and then you go in there and apply for funding. If they ask you for proof of revenue, you just show them your bank statements. And if they ask for profit or loss statements, this is a quick little gem. You can take those bank statements and you can go on Craigslist and hire a CPA and pay them to create you profit and loss statements to match your bank statements. So when it's time to go for funding, you got real documents. They're not going to even get into tax returns because you asked them for under 50K, and then they're seeing you got money in your account and you've been moving money around for the past 90 days, so it won't be an issue. And you go rinse, wash, and repeat this to 4 different lenders. So if you do this with 4 different lenders, you got 200K in funding minimum. And you can go get way more funding. It just ain't no point in getting all this funding if you don't have a strategy to use. So my strategy that I use, that I've been working on for years, I like to take this capital and go partner with professionals. I made mistakes in the past. That's why you want to make sure you partner with professionals that actually want to help you win. Because you can take that capital, or you can take that corporation. You ain't got to use none of that capital. You can take that corporation and use a little bit of that capital and go get some equipment and partner with different construction companies and rent that out to them and make money. That's how you use your credit score like a bank, because you turn around and fund in the age corporation and use the age corporation to finance different producers. What I mean by producers is people that actually make money. And that's what I mean about a construction company. It's a lot of small construction companies that's making good money but don't have the credit to go get the proper equipment. So if you got a corporation that already got the good credit, all you gotta do is get on that phone book or get on Google the small construction companies in your area and get to calling these companies and ask them what type of equipment they got. If they need extra for equipment, and let them know that you have a corporation or you specialize in getting equipment for different construction companies. That's just one strategy. Or you can go to a promoter at a nightclub and you can book different entertainment for them, because you got the capital. They might not have the capital saved up. So you can turn around and use some of that funding you got, partner with a dope promoter, and you can use it to sell tickets and make money. And that's just different ways you can use your credit score once you get the funding to make money, because you want to use this money to partner with people and do business. You don't want to use it to go do anything else, pay bills and none of that dumb stuff. You use your corporation like a bank. So that's when you got to be the right CEO and pull some of that funds and partner with the right producer and make money. So if you need help with this is something that I teach people how to do. You can hit me up on Instagram at rich_Wayne, or I will drop my email in the description below. I appreciate y'all. So drop the comments and let me know how y'all feel about this video, what else y'all want me to talk about. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share it to somebody else who this might give value to. I appreciate y'all.